So the other day I was having a conversation with someone, and they told me that they had a friend that identifies as a Christian, still does everything that a Christian's supposed to do, and is in church every Sunday, even though he's not sure of whether or not all that stuff is true to him. And it made me wonder why. And so he told me that basically he does this because if he felt like, or if he discovered for himself that, Christianity was true, and he spent his entire life not practicing that he would eternally regret it because he'd go to hell. And I'm not going to diss anyone's religion or anything. I respect all paths. But to me, this doesn't even sound genuine, not just to the religion that, some people take seriously, but also to himself, and the reason why is because he's only doing it because he's scared. He's only doing those things because he's scared. He's not actually taking the time to research for himself and understand what that actually teaches and come to a conclusion for himself what's actually true. And so that's a problem that a lot of us have. We, instead of actually learning for ourselves, we'll just stay with what's comfortable. And when you stay with what's comfortable, you can't grow because you're already scared to, go into the darkness of that of which is outside of your knowledge. And just him saying and doing these things, he's admitting that he has ignorance. He's admitting that he doesn't know and that he's operating because he's unsure. But if he really knew, or if he really discovered for himself, then he would be more truthful and genuine to himself. And that's just a mindset that we need to grow out of. We need to actually begin to evaluate things instead of just following what other people tell us. Most of what we think we know is just programs given to us by other people. But there's very little that a lot of us have really found and discovered for ourselves. And you can only find and discover for yourself when you take things into your own hands and you begin to look into things for yourself, regardless of anyone else's opinion. If we feel like we're in ignorance, throughout our lives, then why don't we actually make the effort to learn and discover things for ourselves? Because that's really all we have with the short amount of time that we have. Otherwise, do you just want to spend your time listening to other people and doing things for other people? Or do you want to find out for yourself?